Welcome back, everybody, to M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. We're in the first quarter of play, and it's the Browns in control of the football. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Flacco. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. Here's 2nd and 10. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he works free. He's still on his feet. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerome Ford, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Browns are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. And that CD, one heck of a run. He just refused to go down.
And that's where determination comes in, because he had at least a couple of guys had really good shots at him, but he just said, I don't think so. Speed, power, elusiveness, all on display right there. Look like you, partner, back in your salad days in Evansville.
It's not letting me move.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little.
They will start this drive with Ford. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, they turn to Ford. Pushing through the contact. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 69 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. On the ground, it's Ford. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. The Browns had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And what doubly stings for them, CD, they lose week 1 at home, and now here on the road week 2. So certainly not a must-win, but boy, you hate to start a season with 2 straight losses.
Yeah, because you sort of feel like you're playing from behind right from the beginning, and that can really mess with your confidence. Plus, if you get to 0-2, here come the articles, here comes the sports talk shows, pointing out the small percentage of teams that make the playoffs after they begin the season 0-2.
Breaks through the contact, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Flacco fakes the give, sets to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Malachi starts on the coverage.
Now Flacco. Floating one, incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
They run with Ford. Powering his way forward. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Browns, 1st down. 1st and goal, Cleveland.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 1.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ravens 7-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. They hand off to their big tight end. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. This is Ford. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Jerome Ford with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Browns have regained the lead. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. On 2nd down, here's the option.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Now Jackson. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion.
On 1st down, it's Ford. Had a great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Travis Jones makes a tackle. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. A break from the ground game here. Flacco. That's caught left side by Judy. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They'll run on 1st down. Ford. 143 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ford. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Flacco. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
It's a gain of 8.
Previous play is under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the decision to challenge does not pan out, and that's also going to cost him a timeout. They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass. Fighting to stay upright. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Here's Flacco. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
On is Hopkins now for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something? They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 152 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 2nd down and 4. Operating off play action, Flacco. And that is incomplete. The Browns on 3rd down. They haven't been stopped yet. A perfect 7 for 7. This is 3rd and 4. Now he's going to step up and run. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review of that last play. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review of the play, The ruling on the field is reversed.
So the decision to throw out that challenge flag, a good one, as they'll get credited with a completion. From the gun, Flacco. To the right side, that's where Tillman is. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No, a little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And that's off the right upright. Thought it might sneak in, but it did not. It's no good. And that will keep this a 2-point game. So points so crucial in a tight game like this, but this kick off the goalpost, and that'll keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, it wouldn't have made this a 2-score game, but any cushion this late definitely would have helped. Now they need to ask their defense for another stop, and that's going to require some work.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Malik Collins busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals.
Oh, yeah.
Now a give, right side. Ford. Now he's into the clear again. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerome Ford, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run.
You can't, bro. What? You shouldn't.
Flacco. They've got his man complete. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now I'm going to check the... Okay, what do you think? Don't look. What do you think they're going to do?
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty.
Delay of game, Austin.
That flag, that'll push him back 5. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly